Good evening. Our Global Perspectives team welcomes you to our presentation. Our team was tasked with recommending an ideal location for a new Comcast call center. Our analysis considered the political, financial, educational, and cultural backgrounds of various countries and evaluated the risk and benefits of each in order to determine a location which would best support Comcast operations and business activities. We narrowed our selection to 4 European countries: Estonia, Netherlands, Slovenia, and Ukraine. For the reasons set forth in the following presentation, we have ultimately concluded and would recommend these locations to be an excellent opportunity for future Comcast call centers. Comcast is a multi-billion-dollar company consisting of 2 primary businesses, Comcast Cable and NBC Universal. Comcast Cable has operations providing video, high-speed internet, and voice services to residential and business customers. The cable company also offers customer assistance within national and international call centers. These internal and outsource-based call centers employ 35,000 agents who are responsible for handling inbound customer support calls, selling and servicing products, and answering billing questions. With an increasingly complex, varied, and vast knowledge base required to perform such activities, Comcast has found it more difficult to fill these important positions with the right employees for the right cost. As of August 2018, the company has multiple call centers within the U.S., Central America, Asia, Mexico, and the Philippines, but is looking to expand to different locations for new centers. Our Global Perspectives class has been tasked to address this problem and offer solutions for the best possible location for new call centers. We offer the following report as a best solution for the client, Comcast, and the task at hand. In our initial analysis of current Comcast call centers worldwide, we found Europe to be greatly underrepresented with only a single location, Romania. Also, with the recent purchase of Sky, Europe's largest broadcasting and cable company, our group felt there would be potential for more efficient and consolidated business operations by adding new call center locations in the strong European market. Once we narrowed our scope to Europe, we looked at specific country indices such as Ease of Doing Business Score, Global Competitiveness Index, Index of Economic Freedom, and Freedom in the World scores. As certain countries began to rise to the top of the comparisons, we delved further into specific country information using the Country Commercial Guide put out by the U.S. Department of Commerce's International Trade Administration. Our group also reviewed the completed work by Comcast on current call center locations to see what factors they found most important when evaluating a country. It was obvious Comcast was looking for a country with good English proficiency, an educated, skilled, and affordable workforce, and a low-risk country in order to be efficient at controlling costs. We determined labor costs, supply, and education for each country. We evaluated country risk through economic, political, and corruption level parameters, including GDP and economic performance indicators. We looked at top employers and unemployment rates. We assessed infrastructure, logistics, and cultural differences that make our selected country stand out. Finally, we did a complete evaluation of the call center industry to find the strength and opportunities each European country could offer. After a thorough investigation, our team concluded that Estonia, the Netherlands, Slovenia, and Ukraine are all excellent potential locations for Comcast call centers. To the client Comcast, our Global Perspectives team offers the following countries for review. The Netherlands is one of the most open economies in the world. It offers an outstanding infrastructure including Europe's largest port, a competitive business climate, and a strong treaty network. The Dutch tax system features several tax incentives to stimulate innovation and business activities, and as an internationally oriented country, the Netherlands is home to many highly educated foreign workers. A pro-business climate, its strategic location, attractive tax system, a highly educated multilingual workforce, and superior infrastructure are just some of the many advantages of doing business in the Netherlands. Additionally, the Dutch economy is currently experiencing stable growth, and the Dutch government projects further growth of 2.7% of GDP in 2019. Projected drivers of growth include increased exports and business investments, as well as newly invigorated domestic consumption. In the pursuit of new locations for call centers for their cable operations, Comcast should also consider the Republic of Slovenia. Slovenia has a hard-working, well-educated labor force that speaks English as a second language. The very well-developed and profitable service industry accounts for 2/3 of all industry within the country. There is a completely modern communication system and an excellent transportation infrastructure to enable smooth business operation. The government is a stable democracy with a competent regulatory and legal framework, consistently working towards a more business-friendly environment at many levels. Despite numerous opportunities and strengths available for industry, Slovenia does offer some challenges. With the movement towards a more open market, privatization of some government-controlled companies has been slow in progression, and even though the labor force is very strong, with a country population of 2 million, the number of prospects available for hire could be limited. Slovenia may be a small country, but the opportunities it offers to a global enterprise such as Comcast are big. Ukraine as a developing country has great potential in economics and is further along than other countries in the European location with an R&D expenditure. Ukraine desires enhancement with advanced remote contribution. Ukraine has a moderately low-priced local labor force and promising climate environments. These essentials make it very conspicuous for the foreign investor. The main trade investment partners of Ukraine are Germany, Russia, Turkey, Poland, Italy, Turkmenistan, and the United States. Due to the norms of European cultural values, ideals, and mentalities, foreign companies have found it easier to do business with developers and outsourcing companies in Ukraine than with other traditional outsourced countries. The unique location of this country makes it capable of both regional and international trade. The education system is one of the most talented throughout Europe, with inexpensive employment costs relative to global level, and makes business more competitive. Some main areas of apprehension are the infrastructure and political system due to its previous history with the negligence during Soviet rule and periods of economic instability. Estonia, on the other hand, is a small European country located on the Baltic Sea. They are a member of the EU. Its young, hard-working population ranks highly in English-speaking proficiency, owing largely to the regular consumption of American media. Estonia is known for its technology industry and is where Skype was developed before its offices moved to the Netherlands. Benefits of a call center in this country include English proficiency, a strong command of technology, very low taxes, and a relatively low minimum wage. Some areas of concern are the relatively low unemployment rates and a small labor shortage, which the Estonian government is working to address through certain reforms. After collecting and reviewing the data from each country, we devised a system to rate and rank each country relative to the other. We chose the parameters we thought to be most important for a business establishing or outsourcing a call center. We equally rated certain factors such as ease of doing business, global competitiveness, education of labor force, and English proficiency. We gave more weight to unemployment rate, country minimum wage, and population. We also compared our 4 countries to Romania, the single European Comcast call center location, which was ranked as lower risk by Comcast. Although each country ranked well in our final calculations, the Netherlands finished on top with a score of 84.29. The country of Estonia came in at a close second with 78.4 points, and Slovenia was third with 74.15 points. Last but not least, Ukraine had 66.31 points in 4th place. Our top 3 countries ranked above Romania. In conclusion, our team recommendations are as follows. First, with a European location, we would recommend an initial market entry through outsourcing. By using established call center companies in the prospective countries, Comcast could minimize potential risk and costs of doing business in a foreign market. With the initial market entry, we would propose 1 larger call center located in the Netherlands and 2 smaller centers located in Estonia and Slovenia. For now, we would not suggest doing business in Ukraine because of increased country risk. Finally, we would follow this initial proposal with a reevaluation in 2 years to consider the benefit of more permanent Comcast-owned call center within one or all of the European outsourced locations. With the purchase of Sky and the opportunity of the strong European market, Comcast can only benefit from an increased presence in Europe as the company continues to expand globally.